Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Aliyu Mustafa hereby presenting the second tutorial after an introductory tutorial of AutoCAD, where we discuss a lot on access quick toolbars, ribbon tabs, panels, and application menu, and many more actually. So this tutorial actually is going to focus on so many settings, drawing settings that will allow you to work uh, or that will make your work perfect actually, which is necessary actually, which is very important for any work actually. What is important, number one, is setting units. First, actually, unit is very important. You need to set your units. So that is the first thing that you will that you will do. Okay, so for you to set your units, you have two options so far, or two ways to do that actually. You can either type it, you type units, it will appear, and you can click on it and choose the precision. Which precision, how many decimal places do you want to be imputing, and you want it, you want the AutoCAD to be presenting it for you. So at first time, I prefer to be using this actually. And also the units, unit to scale. This units is very important. It is by default inches, depending on which template actually. It is not inches, but by default actually, I think inches is the most is the common actually. Okay, so you can click on it, you can see a lot of units actually, starting from the inches, unit less, feet, millimeters, centimeters, and many more. Okay, so I would like to be using millimeters actually, because I think metric is what BS are mostly considering, and it's very important for us to be also using that as well. But if you wish, maybe depending, sorry, I put miles, depending on how you wanted it to be. But actually, I think millimeters is the most common so far in Nigeria. Okay, and also you can see we have angle. We can maybe change this degree to maybe radian, maybe degree, uh minutes, seconds, so base units, all this. If you wish, we can do that. Okay, this also lighting, or lighting is very important when showing or specifying the intensity of 3D view, more especially when you are dealing with material and so many things actually. Okay, so this is how you can set it. Okay, so I can click OK. I think my unit is being set. So the other way is to for you to come here, that is the application menu. You can click it, you can search where it shows drawing utilities. Okay, so you can see units as well. That is uh the other way, or the best way we did actually, I think, or the best method actually is more quick, because it's a shortcut. You just type the unit, but for this one you have to come to this place. Okay, once you click on it, it will show you that pop up as it shows people. Okay, so I think I already saved that automatically. Okay, and for you to define your drawing area, you need to define what we call a limit. A limit is very important in specifying your drawing area, more especially in this AutoCAD. Okay, it refers to the boundaries or dimensions that define the drawing area or a working space. So for this reason, I would like to use shortcut as well. As I'm changing where, or as I'm changing the location of my cursor. Okay, so you can maybe make it from origin 0 comma 0, enter. Then let's say I will just So I think you can see my limit is now set. So it's just I'm just defining my working area. Okay, so this is very important as well. So I think there are a lot of settings that are relevant. I think, by the way, so many things actually. So uh so far I think uh I would just I would just go straight forward to define under this home tab ribbon. As I said, we have a lot of things like draw panel, modify, and so many things actually. I would like to maybe take this draw and see under it what can we do so far. Okay, so I think it consists of so many things because it's not limited to only this line, polyline, cycle, and all these arc, hatch, and I mean the all things that you are seeing. This arrow is showing you that it has something on it. So when you click on it, you see a lot of things like maybe construction line, X-ray line, and so many lines, spine line, which are very important as well. Okay, so you see it's construction line as well, rail line, all these are very important. So I think I will limit myself to some of the uh, important, maybe the most common one actually. Like now, I would like to start by using this line. Actually, once you click on this line, or once you come to this line, it will show you a hint on how you can create a line. Okay, so once I click on it, I right click, I mean on it, it will ask me to specify paste point. If I wish, I can use coordinate. If I wish, I can just click on where I wanted it to appear. Okay, so if now I click, let's say 0 comma 0, that means I click this origin. Okay, you can see it. Okay, so you can use coordinate, and also you can use maybe you can just specify. So assuming I'm just specifying this place. Okay, I click on this. Okay, so now you can see how it is. This is showing me it has a distance of 20 millimeter, only 20 millimeter, and it's perfectly horizontal. That is showing you uh, 0 degree, as you can see it actually. When I raise it, it is changing. I mean the angle is changing, which is from 0 so far now to 15 degree. Okay, so in some cases you may find it difficult maybe to do that actually, or maybe in some cases you just wanted it to be like maybe you just want to draw lines straight like this. Okay, so sometimes it's not like maybe it's not likely and it's not friendly for you to be drawing maybe uh, a line of 0 degree, because maybe sometimes when you wanted to do it, you may maybe shift maybe to 1 degree, and that line will not be a horizontal perfect line. So for this reason, we have a lot of things. We have this what we call auto mode. Okay, that is a shortcut of F8, depending on how your computer or which computer you are using. Okay, so once you click on it, that means you can draw a line only in 90 degree. This thing I can only draw a vertical, perfectly vertical line, and also perfectly horizontal line, as you can see how I'm showing. Okay, you can only draw a line at this. So that is zero. This is auto. When you turn it on, it will behave like this. When you turn it off, it will also behave like this. So now, without wasting time, I would like to maybe let's say I wanted to draw a line of 1 meter. Let's say just 1 meter. Okay, so how can I specify my point? Do I need to like maybe insert it by manual typing, or maybe I will just extend or until I read that 1000 millimeter? So you can't do all actually, but the most like the one that save time is the one that you enter manually, that you enter it manually, or you input it manually. So now I can just type 1000. I will click on enter. Okay, so you can zoom out, you can zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. You can see this line is 1 meter. So this line is 1 meter. Okay, so sorry, I don't like. Anyway, let me just shift this one instead of shifting it. You can click on escape. Okay, I just wanted to shift this one a bit like this. It's okay. Okay, so you can see from this point to this point is 1 meter. It's exactly 1 meter. Okay, so maybe I just wanted to draw a line of one, let's say 200 meter. You can see sometimes if you want to do it like this manually, it will, like, maybe you may have challenge or maybe an error. Sometimes you may omit or induce 1 unit, which is very important. 1 unit is very important. So there is one value of 1 digit, I can remember something like that. So what, 200, maybe 200, that is 0.2 meters. And also maybe I wanted to, like, maybe draw another one, maybe let's say 500 meters, sorry, 500 millimeters. And also maybe 200. I just wanted to make a square. Okay, I can click on this, then I can close. Let's say I just wanted to close. So for you to close, you have two options as well. I can come direct to close like this, or maybe I will just like to maybe click on this close, or maybe I will just type CL and then press enter. All are doing the same thing. So let's say I will just click on this, so it will automatically close it for me no matter what shape I draw. Assuming I draw another shape like this, maybe like this. Okay, so you can see no matter how, it's showing me close. So if I wanted to close it like this, maybe I will just click on this close, so it will automatically close it. So this is how it is actually. That is the importance of line. I'm sorry, I don't think this one is a line. I think this one is a polyline, the one I just draw now, because I wanted to erase it. I will click on this erase, or maybe I will use this one, or maybe I will click on delete on my keyboard. So now, sorry, the second one I just click is polyline, not a line. So please, why, what is the disparity? What is the difference between line and polyline? So I wanted to show you now. So once I click on polyline, I will like maybe I would like to draw something like this. Let's say. So now, let's say I'll just draw like this. I just draw something like this, draw something like this. Let's say I will just extend it a bit so that I can move it. Okay, so now I can click on it, I can move. I didn't even introduce that move command for you, but I think I will do that as well. So now let's see, this is okay. So now what make it different? I mean, what make this guy and this guy different? So you can see actually from the view actually, once I click on my polyline, it will highlight the whole line as a single entity. Okay, while for this one, each and every line, it's like maybe from each and every intersection it cuts. This reason, each and every line or straight line is independent unless otherwise you join it actually. So this is very important, more especially when you are dealing with 3D actually. The 3D, when you come to do something like 3D, and this is very important actually. So not only 3D, sometimes hatching. Sometimes when you want to do hatching, you need to close because you may be experiencing issues actually. So uh, this is the disparity. This is one of the most disparity. I mean, the most common difference between polyline and line. So what about another one? Like let's say I click this line. So you can see here, it didn't show me anything. It didn't show me anything. It's just a line. It's just line. It's just line. So let's say I will just keep it like this. Okay. So now let me click on this polyline. So now once I click polyline and I click a point, you see it has a lot of things under it showing me an arc, whether I just wanted to create, or I just want to create, let's say like this. Maybe let's say arc like this. You see, let's say I want to create arc like this, maybe like this, another arc, maybe straight line again. I would like maybe say line, you see, like this. Then I can type close as well if I like for this one too. It will just close it for me straightforward. So you can see this one of the disparity as well. So I prefer using this line rather than polyline because of its simplicity and also ease of work. Also you can use shortcut of L, that is L as a line, while VL as a polyline. PL for, that is the P line, for the polyline, for you to be using this. Using shortcut is very important and time saving actually, to save your time actually, because this is for the beginners. That is why you can see all the kudos, because I prefer to be using the kudos as well. So now, without wasting time, I would like to introduce you this cycle. Once you click on this cycle or see enter, it's same thing as cycle. You can come to any point and specify, let's say maybe I will specify this point. Okay, so it will ask me for to enter the diameter, as you can see it here, the diameter. So what is the diameter? That is, I mean, sorry, what is the radius? It will ask me for the radius initially. You can see specify the radius actually here. Specify the radius of the cycle. Or maybe you wanted to maybe put your, or to insert your diameter, then you can click on this to show you, it is asking you your diameter, so that you can use, maybe depending on which type of this thing you are sometimes dividing it by 2. It may not, or maybe multiplying it by 2, that is dividing the radius, or I mean sorry, multiplying the radius by 2, or maybe dividing the diameter by 2 is time consuming, maybe they are too much. So I think using this, it will save time as well. So this is how you can draw cycle, but we have so many inputs. If you wish, we can draw cycle on 2 points or 3 points. Okay, let's say 2 points, we can draw cycle to touch this point and this point, or maybe this point and this point. So this is also important. And also 3 points, even tangent, maybe we want to draw a line that will touch maybe 3 places or 2 places, like this one. Let's say 3 places. Let's say I will maybe draw a line that will touch this, that will touch this, touch this one as well. So you can see where it draw it for me automatically. So this is not only limited to that, you can see the remaining ones, and maybe you can practice it and it will guide you, inshallah. What about arc? We have arc. Arc is very important in like maybe in everything so far. Actually, arc, it consists of for this one also, this one is also an arc. So assuming I wanted to create an arc that maybe connect this point to this point. Okay, so I can click on this, and I can also click on this, then I can raise, or maybe you can see I can make it the way I like it. Let's say I just wanted it to be like this, if I want, if I wish. Or maybe I don't like this type of arc. I can also use different types of arc. You can see this is you are going to specify the start, the center, the end. While all these are very important, you can specify so many places. In some case, like maybe this one, if you can also click on this, and it will allow you to maybe enter in some places. In some cases, it will ask you to enter maybe the center point where it's going to be touching, like maybe where do you need it to touch again. Okay, so assuming I just wanted to, I just want this place to be center, so you can see it automatically created this for me. So this is also something that is of important. Okay, so after this we have polygon, we have rectangle. Rectangle is very simple. Rectangle, very simple and common. So we have polygon as well. Once you it is asking you how many polygons, I mean the sides, how many sides of the polygon. Let's say 7. If I click on 7, I click here, it will ask me to specify the center, or is it inscribe or circumscribe. Actually this is very important. Most especially when you do technical drawing, maybe in secondary school, maybe in polytechnic, it's very important. I think you will know this also. So I click on enter. Maybe this, so sorry, I do it small, but what I wanted to show you is that you need to know how. Let's say 7, enter. Okay, specify the center of the polygon, scribe, then you see how it looks like. So this one is very important. Then this one is an ellipse. I think you can do that as well. Ellipse, you can specify the center like this cycle, the way you do it, or maybe the axis and end and where it touches. This is very important like this, because you know there is disparity between cycle and ellipse. Because cycle, I think it has radius, and anyway, for ellipse it also has that, but it has a major axis. It also has a major and minor axis. So you can see once I click here, it will ask me to specify the endpoint. Let's say this is the endpoint. Okay, so you see, I think where it's like maybe the height is bigger, it's called the major. Where the one is lower is called a minor axis. So this is like maybe for this one. Okay, so from this point to this point is called major. While from this point to this point is called minor. So that is how you can do that. That is very important because let's say in some places you wanted to show maybe a place that you need to indicate maybe somewhere, maybe it's a block work. So you can come to maybe this point and click and go and change the pattern. That is, you change the setting. Let's say you are going to leave it like maybe a block work. Let's say, just let me just leave it like that. Let's say, okay. So you can see how you can do that. Not only this one, as it's not only limited to that, I mean, or to this. Okay, so let me go also to give you an insight on how you are going to use construction line. Construction line for AutoCAD, it has no beginning, it didn't ends. Okay, so once you click a point like this, just specify which direction. Let's say this direction. Okay, so you can see if I will zoom out, you will not you like you will not see its end. You will not see where it ends actually. So no matter where you draw it, so this is very important. I think when we are going to draw something reasonable, I think we are going to use this one so that uh, it will guide you as well. So also we have a rail line. Rail line, there are the disparity between the construction line and rail line. Like for the construction line, it's at both start. I mean, you can never it. I mean, you will not never see it is the start, and also you will never see it is end. But for this one, you are the one to specify it is start point, but you will not know where it ends. Like maybe let's say this place. So you see, it start at this place, but it didn't end. I don't know where it ends actually. It's like maybe the other, like I can even call it half of construction line. So this is very usable in engineering, and I think you find this so you see the name here is drawing one. So let's say I'm going to save it with let's say Jajere. Let's say Jajere DWG. So once I save it, automatically the name here will appear. You see, this is showing you the path where it's saved the file. You can see it's saved at users Dell desktop and Jajere straightforward. So this Jajere is the name of the file. Okay, so I think this is an introduction on how you are going to use so many parameters on this drawing or draw panel, or you are going to use so many commands or tools that will guide you to do a lot of things. Almost each and every work that you will see an architect, civil engineer that is drawing is based on this, because you must draw line before you do something actually. So all the parameters so far left, I think, are very important as well. Inshallah, at times goes on, we'll be using so many of them. So I appreciate your input. Thank you for listening. I, Ali Mustafa, hereby saying thank you very much. Thank you very much.